not only because it can encourage so many different ideas, but sometimes there are things that can truly, truly surprise us. And the idea that a car would be safe because it's made of a conductor with low resistance is really, really strange. So rather than take my word for it, my friend Bonnie, since she's a normal visitor, semi-normal visitor, is going to help me prove it. And Bonnie, if you would follow me up here, watch your step. And watch your step on the stairs, and up here as well. This is a great place to walk yourself. Now please pick up those 2 headsets and then have a seat.
2 headsets?
Yeah, you're going to hold one for me. Thank you. Well, because I got my hands full a little bit. Now, you might wonder at this point, why is Matt taking a nice woman inside the mid-metal birthday? It's because we're going to test out Kara. You sure you want me Kara for just the next 3 minutes? No, I'm sorry. We're going to test Dana's idea. Because you probably noticed that this cage has no rubber tires. In case there's anybody who wasn't convinced by my last demonstration, this cage has no rubber tires at all. Secondly, the cage is going up in the air, which is making it the path of least resistance to the machine's lightning. And finally, this cage is completely made of metal. Now, Bonnie won't say if you want to touch the bars, you're just going to confirm it's metal. Not that one! Just kidding.
It's metal.
It's metal, thank you. Her husband's like a police officer too, so I may be wrapping up the show sooner than I thought. But we'll see. Alright, so we're now at a good height. And by the way, for anybody who didn't know, Bonnie, metal. Because the way we're going to test Dana's idea is we're going to strike the cage with lightning while Bonnie and I sit beside it and see if we're roasted or not. So Bonnie, this would be a great time to put on your musk. If you want to turn and look at the back, that's where it hits, right? I'll stand over here and see. Let's start charging the machine and see if Dana's idea is right. If not, she'll be finishing up the show shortly with more demonstrations of her amazing hair. 3, 2, 1. You tell me that's not cool. It is cool. Now, the lightning's clearly hitting the cage and we're okay. Well, you may be saying to yourself, well, we're just careful not to touch the metal when the lightning hits it. That's okay as far as skepticism goes, but it's not really what keeps it safe. What keeps it safe is much stranger. Whenever certain kinds of electric current, like lightning, hit containers made of metal, they're forced to flow over the outer surface, or the skin of the metal. And because of this phenomenon, they call this the skin effect. Now, this is probably the strangest thing I've told you today. The idea that lightning would be out here and not on the inside of the same metal, even though the cage is full of holes. So science is all about testing ideas. And if I want to prove to you that when the lightning's out here, it's not in here, there's only one way I know to do it. 3, 2, 1. Bonnie was holding the remote one. Big round of applause for Bonnie, please. Now, this is what you picture the car, but there's a couple things to remember. Number one, the car's already out, sometimes it does this. Woo! Number one, obviously keep your hands inside. In case you're curious, if an educator slips a hand out and can get hit by lightning, and it's not deadly, but it really hurts. So keep your hands in your car with the windows closed. Also remember that the car has to surround you with a sturdy amount of metal. Convertibles don't have enough up top. And finally, it's got to be light. It's got to be lightning. If you're ever, stop laughing. She knows I'm scared of heights. So if you're ever driving and you see a power line down, don't drive over it any more than you would walk over it. If you want to learn more, chat with me after the show. But avoid power lines no matter how you're traveling. But now that you've learned how the skin effect keeps you safe in cars, can we give Bonnie one last round of applause?